days 20 and 21 of the needle felting advent. Notice something different? Anyway, so for those who are just joining, we are looking at the Maker's app, which is little bag open every day with little crafty inspirations inside. So I will open these two, see if we get some ideas, and then I'll join you all in the chat. So, and yeah, let me know if everything's working, because obviously it's a slightly different setup. I don't have my usual setup, so hopefully sound, visual, everything else is okay. I've wanted a little, actually show you this stuff. This is a little wood slice to make a plinth, to make a thing. So wood slice, make a stand to set off your felty. The wood slice offers a sturdy base where you can glue or wire a felty to. You can add felted foliage, I'm an idiot, or other items to the base to decorate it. I've wanted to use one of these forever. Yeah, it does smell woody. Cool. I can't think of it. I literally just said to my mom, visiting my mom, totally legal. We're a combined household for 2 adults living alone. So visiting my mom, and I just told her I forgot to bring up my glue. I remembered to bring everything else, but my mom's a crafter, so she has an entire craft room to raid. Okay, let's see what 21 is. Ooh. Yes, I don't have wire, else I could have done it. But yes, we've got a silver and gold crown. I was going to bring some wire to do a little mouse. They are so cute though. Like, have a close up. Little tiny crowns. That is so cute. Tiny crowns are fun for decorating your needle-felted creatures and figures, and our peg dolls. I didn't bring that with me. How about 3 wise men, a fairy queen, a mouse king, a mini royal family? The list is endless. Simply glue or sew in place. Okay, guys, have you got any ideas for what I can make? I could do little king dolly things. Didn't bring flesh color with me either. This is the problem with traveling. I'm so not organized. Yeah, I think I'll do some little wise men that are going to have very white faces, because it's all that I brought up with me. Oh, elf. Could I do? I can't picture what an elf would look like just now. Hang on, let me jump into the chat anyway. Diana, good morning, Pam and Pam's clan. No more vegetables, please, Tobias. We have done a few vegetables. They were fun, though. Well, yes, we did a sprout, but the rest wasn't vegetables. It was fruit. So I'm making a tiny little bowl here. Carol, good morning, Diana, Pam, and the crafty clan. Happy solstice. Yes, indeed. The longest night or the shortest day, and I'm up significantly further north than where I normally live, so we're really going to see it. But it's good. Yesterday went out, because the sun sets much earlier here, we went out to look for the Christmas star. It's the conjunction of, was it Saturn and Jupiter? And I was trying to take some pictures of it, and I kept going, that's blurry. It looks like there's 2 dots instead of 1. And then I realized it's not blurry. I actually got a photograph of the 2 planets, which was cool. Tobias, hi all, was going to suggest that. Okay, no more vegetables, fruits, plans. How about a Christmas elf? I'm not very good at doing faces in short time. Faith, hello, good morning all. Hope you're managing to keep your spirits up for Christmas. Hello, yes, I hope everybody's doing fine. I know, well, the UK got a bit of a shock the other day. I think Australia's having a bit of trouble as well. Everywhere's struggling a little bit, so I hope everyone's doing okay. Thankfully, I did manage to get up to see my mum, because although travel the Christmas bubbles is cancelled. Apart from Christmas Day, you are allowed to sing. Individual living alone adults are allowed to form a combined household. So that's what we've done rather than a Christmas bubble. So I could come up whenever and stay as long as I want. So we're not breaking the law, so you don't have to report me. Here. But yeah, I hope everybody's doing fine. And as for keeping spirits up as well, mum is sensible and has a online online supermarket delivery that just arrived today. So spirits are aplenty. So we didn't have to go crazy shopping. I'm hearing down south they are panic buying again, of course. All my friends are like panic buying cheese. Diana, an elf, that's more like it. Serena, good morning. And Erica, good morning. Oh, Tobias, vision is stuttering or staggering slightly, but not too bad. Oh, well, I'm using Highland internet, so yes, I probably should stop trying to send that in 1080p. Diana loves the new backdrop. Thank you. This is my mum's house. I'm not keeping it, but yes, she's prettier than mine. Diana, elf. I want to do an elf, but I can't really do an elf. Diana, where am I? I'm up in the Highlands, just past Inverness. Hopefully we'll get some. It's a bit overcast today, but hopefully we'll get some nice pictures to share with you at some point. Oh, Faith. Right, I've changed what she said. Gingerbread man. I don't know about a gingerbread man in elf's clothing, but it's not perfect. But I'm just looking, and I thought I have got this colour, which is not bad for gingerbread man. Let's make a gingerbread man. That's a much better idea. Thank you. Yes, I wasn't feeling what I was thinking of making. Gingerbread man sounds much more fun, and I have the template to work from on the screen. Yay! Brilliant idea. So gingerbread man. So we'll do that instead. I don't know about the elf clothing, but the gingerbread man. Serena, no felting for you. Too busy with the Christmas dress. Full house clean today while trying not to trip over 4 kids that want to be under my feet. Oh, I can only imagine. Yes. But it'll be worth it. Settle down into a nice clean house. Lisa missed the start. What was in the bag? With 2 bags because I was traveling yesterday. So we got a wooden plinth, which I'm looking forward to doing some kind of project on, but not just now because idiot forgot to bring glue with her. And we got a little gold and a silver crown, which are just going to have to be mices, aren't they? That, like, there's a million other things, but I think they would make a lovely king and queen mouse. Carol, did you travel over Rannoch Moor? Well, I just went up the A9. I think it goes around the side, but not actually. I can't remember. The A9 is just a long, soulless road. Pretty much, I'm not a fan. I didn't take any side detours or anything, but we do. I'm sure we. I can't remember now. I just put my head down and drive and don't pay too much attention. Diana, oh yeah, I'm further north than you now, a little further north than you in Mull and a little bit darker. Yep, absolutely. But even then, for anyone going out looking for the Christmas star, it was definitely in the sunset. So even at about 5 o'clock at night, it was dark, but you could still have the light from the sunset, and the star was just in there, so you couldn't totally see everything clearly, but it was still fun. Although freezing, because drove up a hill and yeah, icy. We couldn't stay out long, which was a shame, but it was lovely to see. Carol, beautiful in the snow. It would be, sadly, well, not sadly. snow is gorgeous, but it does limit the things you can do. So, but no snow, not even. I'm looking. There's the big hill over there. Everyone talks about. You know, when the weather changes, when the big hill gets snow on. But I don't even see snow on the big hill. So, not a speck. And even, in fact, driving all the way up over, for everyone who knows these places, like up the Shap and everything, all the hills that you go over in the motorway, dual carriageway at best, in the A9, not a speck of snow. That head is far too big, but he's going to be a big-headed elf. And then I'm going to make a body. So it's a dome. I'm doing him sort of 3D-ish, not an actual gingerbread. So blends into the background there. So it's a dome, not very smooth. We'll smooth it out later, and then I'm going to do body. Oh, Carol, always have deer, especially stags galore. Lovely. Yes, I've never seen deer around here. Deer more in my hometown. Strangely enough, just across the road from me, there's a bit of an area that you can get surprise deer in it. I say surprise because I've been walking with the dogs, and of occasion, my female dog will be racing off, and you're like, she's actually keeping up with the deer. My tiny 10-kilo dog is keeping up with the deer. Thankfully, she only runs for a few steps and then realizes that was stupid and comes back. But deers are gorgeous. Yes, it is nice. I'm just looking out the window. I can't really show you much. I don't think the camera will take it. It doesn't show it well. And sadly, my mum's lived here for many years now, and it was always fields out the back. But we knew that the developers had planning permission on the land. So after years, they've started building out behind. Will she kill me? Probably. Nope, it's the camera's not going to cope with that anyway. So that's cool. So what's everybody else doing for the season? We've only got a couple more days left, really. So yeah. So hopefully everyone's where they need to be. Hopefully everyone in the UK, the news didn't hurt your plans too much. But yeah, it was tough. That was a shock the other day. But yeah. Oh, Tobias, weirdly, there are feral deer roaming some of the rainforest areas in Brisbane. Wow, that's cool. I suppose deer get all over the place. Yeah, cool. Up here, it's usually the red deer, the lovely big stags and everything. But there are all sorts of species of deer. Yeah, I'm sure I've seen sort of more warmer climates, the little deer. But feral deer isn't the worst thing that could be in a forest running wild. Okay, got a body, got a head, arms and legs. Oh, Diana, deers are gorgeous until they come in and eat the garden. I'm giving up and have a wildlife garden now. Oh, yeah, that's tough. Up here with my mum, it was rabbits. Rabbits come in and eat everything because the tiny babies can get in the tiniest of gaps, and they come in and they have a little party, and they're ever so cute. But then as they keep getting bigger, they'll come up and they'll be like, I used to fit in that. Let's just make it a bit bigger. There we go. I still fit in that. So then the little ones become big ones, and they bring their family along, and your garden's eaten. But yeah, a wildlife garden sounds nice. I wouldn't mind waking up and seeing deer outside. Yeah, Tobias, the deer aren't native to Australia. They were escapees from a zoo. We actually have, I'm gesticulating with a needle again. We have similar, not far away from me on Loch Lomond. There's an island where it's wallabies. It's not kangaroos. They'd be too big. Where wallabies live free. I believe they escaped from some rich person's collection or something. So you have deer over there escaped, and we have escaped wallabies over here. I've never seen them, but I hope to one day. Little arm. I am not felting these very smoothly. I will sort that out in a little while. Carol, oh, beef Wellington for solstice dinner, washed down with mulled cider and chocolate log for pudding. That sounds great. I believe we're having. I just realised what I'm about to say. Yes, we're having venison tonight. All that talking about deer, and we're going to eat Bambi tonight. So venison. We do have a metric ton of booze to get through, so might be a little tipple. Who knows? And there may be pudding. Oh, Tobias, there are roos in the USA roaming feral too. I didn't know that. Ooh, so they're taking over. That's cool. They can live in lots of different climates. Well, I suppose Australia does have like warmer bits. I always think of the poor little guys around here. They must be freezing in the winter. That's not normal for them. All right. I've got to make 2 legs as well. Give them something to stand with. Yes, I don't think I've even seen a kangaroo in a zoo or anything. I'd love to see one up close. I don't suppose they're very great for keeping in small zoos. They do look like they need a lot of space to bounce around in, hop around in. In fact, I can't even remember the last time I was at a zoo. It was probably about 25, 30 years ago, so who knows. What was I saying? I totally forget. Yes. So yeah, what's everyone getting up to for the solstice? I think when we're finished here, me and Mum might get a little lunch because it's cold and food. Grab some lunch and then head out for a wee drive somewhere. Try and get the dog a walk. Try and see what there is to see because both of us have been stuck in one place for quite a while. So socially distanced from other people, but still just get out somewhere. Haven't decided where to. Um, here we go. Professor Google Tobias, always good information. Wallabies live in Tasmania, which is much like England with snow and all. I did not know that Tasmania was more cold climate. Cool, interesting. So they will be okay. Well, although Loch Lomond is not like England, our climate is a little bit colder, a little bit further north. But yeah, well, it's good that hopefully they'll be coping fine. But I do just imagine the poor things all cuddling up in the cold. But yeah, one day I'll have to get over and see them. I think you can hire boats and go over to the Wallaby Island. You can also go over. There's actually islands on Loch Lomond that have like a hotel on. You can like people can get married there and stuff. I think there's one of them you can buy a house on. So yeah, but I haven't been over to any of the islands yet. Been tempted to actually just swim, but I don't think you. I think it's a lot further than it looks. Right. So I've got the pieces. We'll stick them together and then try and smooth them out. Um, yeah, gingerbread man would be one. It would easy to make. So it's a head and a body, arms and legs in brown, obviously. But take your time and get them nice and smooth. But why didn't we make a gingerbread man before? I should have thought of that already. A cute little decoration. And I didn't bring any of my other decorations from the past few weeks, which is rather stupid. So they're stuck at home. So you guys will have to share all the projects that I've made. I can't. But yes, it would have been nice on the 24th to be able to pull them all together and go, look, here's all the projects. Not quite 24 projects because we've done a couple of combined days like today. So do we do a gingerbread man with a crown? Seeing as we've got a crown, he can be the king of the gingerbread men. I don't think he's going to be well enough made to be deserving of a crown, but we'll see. He might turn out better than I think. And what's everyone else making? Are we being are we having time for crafting? I know, was it Serena who's, check the chat again, who's tidy Serena, yes, no crafting today, but are the rest of us getting time to? I think I will. I still have some orders for customers. They won't get them in time for Christmas, obviously, but I think I might have to do a little felting tonight, but I'm going to be keeping it easy. And I also hopefully will have some time. I got myself this year a really fancy, cool drawing tablet, and I just want to get some time to do some more drawings with the drawing tablet. That is my cunning plan for next year. It was the cunning plan for this year, but nothing happened as I wanted it this year. So my cunning plan for next year is to work with a drawing tablet and make some like digital stamps and digital designs, and hopefully have some passive income and stop just doing digital custom orders, because then that's silly. That's just me giving myself even more work. Lisa's making bows for her Christmas presents. That sounds lovely. I'm terrible at wrapping things up and being creative about it. When we were kids, me and my sister used to do the whole thing of trying to make the most difficult to get into present with layers and layers and layers of wrapping paper and loads of sellotape. Terribly wasteful, but it was kind of fun. But my sister totally won that one. She took it up a notch. It was a massive parcel and unwrapped layers and layers and layers. Took forever to get into, and when I got into it, it was just an empty tube. It was an empty tube of Smarties. She'd taken the Smarties out and just handed me them separately. So literally, it took forever to get into a tube of nothing. Yaris, am I saying that right? Yaris Rose, good morning. Finally waking up early enough for one of the lives. Oh, great to see you. Thank you for joining us. Yes, it's hard to get out of bed when it's nice and warm. Wow, this is a deformed gingerbread man. I really have to felt him a bit more. This is what, it's not so easy to felt with tops as it is with carded bats. It gets more bumpfully. But if you keep going at it, it comes together eventually, hopefully. But yes, as you can probably see, all the different bumfuls, little bits where it's all pulling, tweaking up and everything. And the more you felt, that will go away. But carded bats are so much easier to start smooth and to keep smooth. Brian, hello there. How are you doing? Mentioned before, Brian's an actual real life person that I know. He's stuck down in Glasgow, down in that area. So yeah. So well, we won't be seeing anybody for Christmas anyway. I hope your plans weren't all too wrecked with the news the other day. Yeah. Top to Tao, hello. Hi Pam, managed to catch the live program. Always look forward to your tutorials, Sue. Hello there, Sue. Oh, thank you so much. Good to see you. I didn't think anybody would be able to come on like this week, so close to the big day. I thought everyone would be busy, so it's nice to hang out. Brian, you're in an outside location from the Fuzzy Lugs Palace. Exactly, it's an outside broadcast. Obviously, as you can tell, I got up to me mum's. Even though the rules changed, we're an extended household rather than a bubble, so I scoured through all the rules and I was still able to come up, so that's good. And thank you, Mum, for the wine. We got a couple of nice bottles or something, so we'll toast your mum. Yeah. But yeah, I hope everyone's doing good anyway. I just heard from a friend in Australia. They'd driven halfway across the country to see their family, and when they got there, they returned round again and didn't even get to see their family, which is a total nightmare. It's horrible that plans have had to be changed last minute for so many people, but hopefully we'll all make the best of what we've got and still have a nice time and still eat too much cheese, drink too much spirits and start next year feeling a little bit stuffed up, feeling twice the weight you were before you went into the Christmas season. That's the true meaning of Christmas, to eat so much cheese that you don't want to eat cheese for the rest of the year. Brian, I know somewhere in that house is still those glow in the dark drinks that made me scared from the past. Glow in the dark drinks. I don't remember actual glow in the dark drinks. We had cups and ice cubes and all sorts of things. I'm trying to think. But you're never scared of booze. Stop pretending. But yes, there are the ghosts of spirits past in here for sure. Oh, this is felting so badly. Don't felt with tops, even if it looks like a tempting color to make a gingerbread man. It's kind of getting there, but yeah, I hate. What you can do if you ever get them smooth is just then take little pieces and lay over, and then that hides all the seams and the bumfles and everything and makes it look nicer. Should we do that? Instead of me just talking about doing that, let's do that, and then it will hopefully look a little bit better than it's looking. Not firm enough. Diana can never eat too much cheese. Love it. Absolutely. Yes. Isn't that what they always say about the point between Christmas and New Year is full of cheese and don't know what day it is pretty much what most people see. Yeah, so that's much nicer when you just put fluff over it. Obviously smooth it down. That hides some of the bumfles. This is probably going to be my worst ever gingerbread man. And if you can hear a weird thing, Mother has the loudest fridge in the world is gurgling in the corner just over there. So sorry if the sound's doing that. Yeah, let me. Is the sound and everything okay? Because I may be able to fix things for another day. But yeah, I can't tell if they're good. I've just set up quickly and hopefully everything works. Tobias, love blue cheeses. Oh, me too. Yes. Stinkier the better. I can get Gorgonzola Dolce, but not Picante. My favorite. Stilton is abundant, but no Limburger available. We shall have to send you a care package of cheeses if it's even legal. I don't know what's legal, but yes, there's since you moved to Australia, there's probably been a whole load more new blue cheeses come onto the market. Yeah, we love like a stinking bishop and all the silly names and stuff. But yeah, I do love a good blue cheese. We had the in the village Mum's Inn. It's lovely. There's the old kind of age concern that there's some kind of charity that a couple of times during this year, they've given out little treat boxes to the elderly. Don't tell her I said that she was elderly. They're giving out old agey people treat boxes and things. And what she's been doing, because some of her friends don't get it, I think it depends if you're in, if you're part of age concern, you go to the right groups or something, so they know about you, obviously. So some of her friends don't get it, so she's been good in taking out some of the non-keto stuff and sharing it with her friends. But she got a box just a few days ago and it came with cream crackers in it. So yeah, she kept those, and we had crackers and cheese for dinner yesterday, which was lovely. Not had cream crackers for years. So yeah, crackers and cheese. Hopefully we'll have some more of that. Tobias, sound is fine. Thank you so much. Cool. Just never sure until I go back and listen, or when you guys let me know when I put up the second camera. Didn't bring the second camera, so we won't have a second camera. But when I put up the second camera and forget to turn off the mic feed to that camera too, yeah, that's a pain. Brian, all gingerbread people are tasty. No cakes left behind. Oh, absolutely. If you're cooking a gingerbread man, nobody's going to complain if he doesn't look perfect. But felting it would be nice if he looked a bit better. Actually, he's smoothing up. Always looks worse on camera, more bobbly on camera. But let's work on dressing him a little bit. I'm just going to do it like how it is in the picture there. I hope you guys all can see the same thing on the screen as I can. So I'm just going to take this guy, dropping stuff, and use some white. And wouldn't it be nice if I'd got a felting mat to felt on and not have to do this on my fingers? Before Christmas, after Christmas cheese. Diana, morning, a bit late to the party. How about a felted Christmas pudding? We did a felted Christmas pudding a couple of days ago. Can anyone remember what day that was? I don't have it with me because I forgot to bring the things, but yep, felted Christmas pudding is fun and super easy. Me and me dogs just come into the kitchen and started tap dancing on the floor. So if you hear that, that's just her. So I'm just doing little zigzag army sleevey things. But yes, we did the Christmas pudding. It's easy and super fun to make. So good thinking. But yeah, done one of them. I really want to do a nice big project with the wooden plinth that we got yesterday. But that will have to wait. So it's cool. We'll have some January projects for some of the bigger stuff because we've also got the dragon's eye that I definitely don't want to waste. I want to make something cool with. 2 little sleeves. Now he's got on his legs as well. So I'm just felting. Do I need to actually explain? Yeah. Yes, we do remember that I don't do good tutorials on this. We just kind of felt it and then see what happens. But it's just an idea for a project. And I know later on today, I'm going to see far better gingerbread men from all of you guys. Because you can do it so much better than me. So it's hopefully just a bit of inspiration. And I will have to see if I can find the wire and we can do teeny king and queen mice. Depending on what next tomorrow, what tomorrow's bag is. If that doesn't strike me as anything, we can make the teeny felted mice, king and queen. But I'm not quite organized because I only arrived here last night. I was going to say late last night. It wasn't late last night. It just feels like it because the sun sets, like it barely comes up and then the sun's setting. So yeah, when we went out to stargaze last night, it was like about 4:30 at night. And then by the time we got in and everything, it felt like it was super late but it wasn't. Erica, you're doing great stabbing in your hands. Oh, thank you. That's my thing. Giving him a smile. It looks like he's got no chin, but and then the next bits are in black. I did bring black. She says not entirely sure what she brought with her. Let's do them in purple. He's gonna have purple eyes because Pam can't pack well. You want to know all the things that I've forgotten to bring. Oh, purple looks terrible with that. How do I not have black? It's going to be purple. Okay, do these bits in black, people who aren't me and actually have all your kit with you. I actually forgot to bring a hairbrush with me as well. How ridiculous is that? So yeah, little purple buttons. Could be cute. Actually, kind of cute. It's not usual, but it's cute. We still haven't made a snowman yet. Goodness, why did I not think of that? His mouth just looks so gormless. But I'm not going to fight it. He can be the kind of gingerbread he wants to be. If he wants to be a gormless gingerbread, I'll support him in his decision. And I think I definitely should try and do the bow tie as well of the gingerbread men here. He is so gormless. That's hilarious. Diana, you packed very well. Was just going to ask if you remembered a hairbrush and underwear. Got underwear. I at least remembered I've got some clothes and some underwear. Um, but yes, not a hairbrush. But thankfully, Mum has spares of things. Because yeah, in normal years, you just think, oh, well, if I forget anything, I'll just go down to the shops and buy it. But yeah, not so much. We've got to plan ahead a little bit better this year. So whatever I don't have, we'll just have to figure out. But I remembered my computer. I remembered everything to stream. I'm so pleased with myself that I did that. So, ooh, bow tie. Just two little triangles together. That the gormless mouth. I keep thinking I should change it, but I think that's just how it should be. Is utterly dorky. Tobias, each to their own. No identity shaming and needle felting. Exactly. Yeah, okay. I hope at least that's inspiration. I challenge you all to do better. That shouldn't be difficult. I will work on neatening him up. Excuse me. But I will let you get back to your day. We've done a wee half an hour hangout, which was cool. Thank you so much for joining me. I will try and remember the mics there when I'm putting needles down. I will hopefully see you all tomorrow for a little bit more inspiration. Day number 22. Not many left. So yes, so ideas, if we run out of ideas, is we've got the mice and we've got the snowman. So that's 2 more days. Yeah, we can do it. Oh, Lisa, he's unique and happy and needs a name. What's the kind of gormless name for a gormless snowman? Diana, true professional. You've got the computer stuff, most important. Well, yeah, because I'm still working, so it was necessary. But guys, anyway, don't drum on the table when the mic's sitting on the table. Not a true professional. Okay, thank you so much for joining me, and I will hope have an awesome day, and I'll hopefully see you next time.